was from the Christian church. You know, they hated it because here's a very coherent explanation of where animals and plants and species and human beings came from, and they saw that it was really dangerous. They saw that it was very convincing, that it was scientific, that it doesn't require the intervention of any deity.
Even
And
if we, even
they decided they were very frightened.
I mean, even if we accept that model, right? Still, it doesn't deny God. You see, So the crux of the matter is here. When we look at any sort of creation, we would think in a human brain there must be a maker. This is how we are programmed to think. I mean, if I ask you a question, like imagine everything that you are wearing. If I say, I take the jacket and I say, this jacket was pop out from nothing and it has no maker, would you accept my testimony?
Yeah. But that's a well-known argument. There's an argument.
No, I mean, I know it's a well-known argument, but there is no strong argument to debunk the argument. Do you see? So the argument actually stands.
No, exactly. I agree.
Yeah.
No,
Thank you.
You find a watch in a desert.
Yeah.
You say somebody must have made that watch.
Yeah.
And we are more complicated than watches. But the problem with that argument is that Darwin said, well, you've got hundreds of millions of years and billions of generations, and here is a mechanism that can explain why animals and plants got more and more complicated until eventually you end up with a human being. And that argument is very coherent, I think.
I do not think it's coherent at all, because we never seen in our reality that a chicken is giving birth to a cow, or neither a cow giving birth to a human, right? So that shows. Now, imagine, what's your name? Sorry. Sid, Aziz, yeah? Imagine, let's go back to the time, yeah? So the more we go back, the lesser people it is. Do you agree?
Fewer people.
The fewer people, yes. So, and then in one point, but if we go logically, then in one point we'll end up with one set of parents. Do you agree? Because if we go back, right? Then logically we can conclude, I'm not saying empirically, I say logically, we conclude that we come from a set of parents. Whether do you agree, Adam and Eve, that's a different matter. But I am saying if we follow our logic, that we do not see the break of within a human chain, that human is coming from apes, because we never seen this type of reality in our understanding. Now, if someone say, I believe in it and it is coherent, but that coherent is based on blind belief. Do you see?
So Charles Darwin talked about something called natural selection, and he was comparing that to artificial selection. So artificial selection is what dog breeders do, or pigeon breeders do, or horse breeders do. They allow the best individual to breed and to create faster and faster, smaller and smaller dogs. Dogs with better noses. And it takes a couple of hundred years, but you can do it. And people have done it. People have gone from Arctic fox to a dog, and they've done that in a human lifetime.
I mean, my question was really not about the process of evolution. We do believe evolution takes place in the other creatures like animals and things like that. So but we do not deny that. But my crux of the matter of the question is, even if we agree with evolution, like with you.
I'm coming now, babe. I have to go. I'm coming now, babe.
Yeah. Just want to quickly. So even if I agree with your proposition, right? It does not negate the question that where did we come from? And it doesn't answer it. So therefore, what is the best model to answer this? Can it be from science? Can it be from testimony? Can it be from my rational thinking and logically expanding my brain and think about other possibilities? So that means evolution actually talks about, it doesn't talk about the star and galaxy. You know that it's limitation, because it talks about the human being.
Aziz, I have to go, man.
It was nice talking to you, but I'm saying that look at the other model. The question I'm asking, that model cannot give you the answer, because the model has its set limitation and it doesn't address that. So if I put something to to the idea, which the idea actually doesn't say. It's a fallacy itself.
Okay.
Do you see my point?
Yeah.
But I hope, think about it. Look after yourself. Thank you.